I am super excited. So, I'm here to talk about another one of my favorite products, fat fighters, and tell you about how these things work. So what these do is they absorb some of the fat and carbs from your heaviest meal of the day or a dessert, an indulgent dessert. So they're kind of like a cheat meal pill, They're not to replace healthy eating. Let's just say that. But, you know, if you think about like pizza and beer or dessert or a pasta dish or something that's really carby or has lots of fats, this is the perfect time to take fat fighters. I eat pretty healthy, but I do indulge sometimes in some delicious desserts, especially when I have the chance to make them gluten-free. So fat fighters do absorb some of the carbs and fats from your meal or your dessert. And they also help balance healthy blood glucose levels. They also help you cut your cravings. So they're pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate for you how they work. They have no weird side effects. So what I did is I'm going to use a pill crusher here, but I took 2 fat fighters, which is the serving size. And I'm going to stick them in my pill crusher here. I have to be extra strong to do this because my pill crusher is kind of old. And the only time I ever use it is to do a fat fighter demo. It's kind of funny, isn't it? So we're going to crush it up. Fat fighters retail for $42 for 60 pills. Whoops, I broke my pill crusher. And as a loyal customer, you can get them for $25 for 60 pills. Now, if you're like me, 60 pills, I don't even use 60 pills in a month because I really literally only take them when I'm not screwing this on right. It's a live video technicality. So let's try this again. I think it just sometimes these things get kind of tired, is what I think. Okay, so I crushed up my fat fighters. Pretty good there. Let me try one more time. And I'm going to show you what they do. This shouldn't take this long, just so you know. So you can take fat fighters up to an hour after you eat, which is pretty cool, right? I have a glass of water here. No, it is not wine. My husband just came by and said, "Are you drinking?" Nope. I just have some water in here, and I'm going to take some vegetable oil. Can you guys see that okay? Somebody give me a thumbs up or something if you can see it good. The glass. Can you see the glass good? It's not telling me. Nobody's telling me. Okay, so we're pouring some vegetable oil in here. Now, fat fighters are made to absorb the bad fats, so this isn't going to work as well showing you with good fat like olive oil or coconut oil. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take and sprinkle some fat fighter in here. And I'm going to hold this up, and I want you... Hopefully you can see. I don't know if I have a good background or not, or if there's too much glare. But what's going to happen is the fat fighter is going to grab some of that oil from the top and kind of bind with it and plop it down into the bottom. And while it's doing that and grabbing that fat, I will tell you there's no side effects with fat fighters. You just take it up to an hour after you eat whatever you have eaten that maybe you... Oops, did you see that? I hope you guys saw that because that was kind of gross. So now in the bottom of the glass, there's a big hunk of fat. Ew! I've actually done this demo with people and it's made them nauseated. It's kind of funny. Anyways, there's still some more in there. But what it does is it binds with the fat and the carbs in your tummy. So there are no side effects. It just passes through your system with no weird things going on. Fat is absorbed in your intestines. So by it absorbing in your stomach, it doesn't create any side effects. I know in the past there's been kind of some fat somethings out there that have created some undesirable side effects if you do eat fat. These do not do that. I've taken them many times. And the other thing that's cool, I'm going to just use my finger to do this. I might be sorry, but you know, this is obviously not a stomach, and your stomach is always churning. And so what I always like to do when I show people how this works is to kind of, usually I have to try to get down to the bottom. Can you see that? I try to stir it around. Can you see that big hunk of fat in there? To show you that even when your stomach is churning, around and around, and how whatever it does in your tummy, it keeps that fat bound. It doesn't let go of the fat. So these are one of my favorite things to take when I do have something bad. Like last night I made some delicious gluten-free triple chocolate brownies and had vanilla ice cream on top. Oh my gosh, that was so good. But that's like a fat fighter. That's a fat fighter time right there. Anyways, that is how your fat fighter works. It absorbs some of the carbs and fats, helps balance healthy blood glucose levels, and reduces your cravings. So as a loyal customer, for 25 bucks a month, you can get your own bottle and carry them everywhere, because that's what I do. Okay, you guys, I hope you learned a lot. Talk to you soon.